As you can probably tell by the box, I've made my biggest order ever. So first off, let's start with the blazer that I'm wearing, which is from the order I made. I love this blazer so much. It's so chic, it's so classy, very elegant, but it has a bit of that trendy touch still because it's quite boxy. It's slightly fitted, but really not that much. I love the pockets. I love how straight it is here. It's not long, but it's not short either. Even the pockets, like the way the pockets are placed, I find it quite modern and trendier than your typical blazer. So I am obsessed with this one. The color is quite different because it's brown, but it has a bit of that purpley touch. If you look closer, the fabric isn't just brown. It has brown, but it also has a bit of navy blue-ish, almost purple, which gives it that particular color that I really love. Another thing that I got from COS is this handbag. These are the two things that I've already worn. That's why I'm showing them to you at the beginning of this haul. Oh my god, this bag is a Croc style and I love the shape, the size, everything. It's so perfect. It's leather. It has a strap, so you can even wear it, you know, on your shoulder like this, or maybe even crossbody. I haven't tried. But again, it's so different, it's so modern. Obviously, anything Croc can look quite classy. You know, we've seen Croc style bags and stuff, you know, even belts and everything for, you know, many, many years. But the shape and the way like it falls, even with the strap and stuff, makes it very, very modern. And that's what I loved about this bag as well. And the color is so rich and it matches. I feel like it really matches the blazer. It's more or less the same color. It has that burgundy, purpley, dark chocolate color that I love and that is perfect for autumn. So these are the two things that I've already worn, and now let's get into the box. This is going to be in no particular order, but the first thing that I can see is this gorgeous jacket. Now this jacket has the matching skirt, which I've ordered as well, so I'm going to show you. But even just the jacket alone, even with a pair of jeans or trousers, beautiful, beautiful. I loved the pattern. Very cozy, very chic, but quite casual at the same time, if you know what I mean. It's gorgeous. I can't wait to try it on. And it feels really soft and very like warm and cozy. I don't know what it's made of, but I'm sure it has a bit of wool in it. I will have to double check the label and I will put all the links down below anyway. But this jacket is absolutely gorgeous. So let me try to find the matching skirt so that you can see both of them together. Yes, and here is the matching skirt. It's quite a short skirt. I'm not sure if it's technically a mini. No, it's not too short actually, but it's mid-thigh, I would say. Beautiful. And imagine the two together with like a pair of brown tights. Even black tights would go, but brown, I feel like it's a bit more soft on the eye rather than a black pair of tights. And with like a cute little pair of boots, or even high knee boots would be perfect as well. But I love these two together so much. And by the way, I got everything in a size small. Next up, we have this beautiful long sleeve polo shirt, or polo t-shirt, should I say. It's very simple, but it's honestly, and that's what I love about COS, is that it's the simplest cuts, but they are made to perfection. And even a simple little polo neck top like this is so beautiful. And again, classy, chic, but yet it has a bit of that sporty, casual style. And obviously it also depends on how you style it. So if you wear this top with like a pair of jeans, it would be different than if you wear it with a nice skirt, for example, and high heels and stuff. But this top is so beautiful. It's a bit see-through, I have to say. I haven't tried it on yet, but I would assume that you would wear, I mean, depending on what you want to show and depending on, if you're going out, in the night or if it's a daytime, but you would have maybe to wear something underneath, or maybe, wear a bra like a nude color, like your skin color. But so beautiful. Very thin, very light, but because it has wool in it, it would still keep you warm. And that's what I love about fall and even winter fashion. It's like you can really play with layering and play with textures and stuff. And this is typically the type of top that you can wear underneath something, but also on top of something, and it will be perfect. Speaking of skirts, I love a pencil skirt. That's one thing you have to know about me. I'm really into pencil skirts, and I've always been like, it's always the type of skirt that I've preferred. And typically with the top that I just showed you, it would be perfect. But imagine this skirt with like a thin belt, a cute little top, it would be so gorgeous with like a nice pair of heels, or even, I mean, these skirts, you can even wear them with like trainers and they will look so gorgeous. But personally, I would make it a bit more, you know, like chic and elegant and feminine, if you know what I mean, and a bit more put together rather than with sneakers. But you could, even with a pair of ballerinas, it would be gorgeous. But you really have to imagine this skirt being styled with like a thin belt that would go, you know, across the skirt. It doesn't have any loops for the belt. It can just sit on it, you know, on top of it. And it has a slit at the front, not at the back. And the color is beautiful as well. Let's talk accessories. I've been on the hunt for long gloves like this for such a long time. I've always had shorter gloves, you know, that go up to here, up to your wrists, and they always make me feel cold. Like the air would always go through my sleeve, and it's not as chic as obviously longer gloves. They had another color, I think, or another style, I can't remember, but they were out of stock. But these, I mean, I'm sorry. I am sorry, but this is so chic. You can even either put them like on top of a jacket or even just a jumper, like a big wool jumper, like a big knit with like a high neck, you know, like turtleneck, and it's so cozy. And you have these gorgeous gloves. These are made out of leather, and you can probably tell the quality. And how chic is this? I'm sorry. Or you can obviously wear them in a more traditional way and just wear them underneath like so. And even if, you know, you wear them underneath and no one can see that they are long gloves, they keep you warmer than if they were shorter, especially me, because I have quite long arms and long hands. You know, it's always that bit of skin here that gets like super cold, especially when it's winter and it's that cold wind, and when it's snowing or even raining, it's freezing. So this is perfect. Oh my God, I am obsessed with these. I love them so much, and I got the perfect size. I can't remember if they were one size fits all or if I had to choose a size. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, these are the medium large. Yeah, and they are perfect. I have quite long hands, although they are quite thin. And I like it when the gloves are a bit more, you know, like when there's a bit more room, when they are looser than the proper tight ones. I find that it adds a bit of more of that modern touch rather than super, you know, classic and very tight on the hands. This is so gorgeous. Another trend that I love is stripes, and look at this stripy long-sleeved t-shirt. This is quite casual, and it's quite, I don't know if you could, you know, count it as a basic to have in your wardrobe, but I feel like it's very in at the moment, and it goes honestly with everything, even with a nice blazer, a nice pair of jeans and trainers, such as the ones that I'm wearing here. You know, shade-wise, this would be perfect, but this is your typical trend at the moment with the nice fall winter colors, and I love that. Next up, we have this beautiful pair of trousers. Now, this is exactly what I love about trousers, and especially trousers from COS, is that they do the perfect blend of casual, comfortable, yet chic and smart. And this is typically the type of trousers, you know, that you feel so comfortable in, but yet you look very, you know, put together, ready to go. Even at work, you can wear this and no one will think that you are wearing, you know, your jogging bottoms or whatever. These are perfect. The color is perfect, the length is perfect, the way it falls is perfect. Love these trousers so much. I got them in a size small, 36, sorry, small anyway. These are so easy to style, and you can style them in so many different ways, and to me this is definitely a staple. Let's go back to accessory and let's talk about this gorgeous suede bag. It's like a small little clutch, but it's quite long. I think this is called east-west style of bag, you know, when it's very horizontal, and I love that. This is very smart, you know, when you're going out, typically for dinner, for example, you know, on a night out or something, and you have this gorgeous little clutch, and I love the color. It's between brown and green, I would say. Let me remove this because it doesn't really do it justice. There you go. It has magnets, and it's perfect. It's, again, very simple, but just enough to make it look chic, effortless, casual, but not too much, I would have to say. But it's suede and it's beautiful. And this again will go with everything, and especially because I have a press trip coming up in Monaco, so this is typically the type of little bag that I would love to carry with me for a night out, for example, for dinner or something at a very chic restaurant, for example. Next up, we have this gorgeous little, I'm not sure if it's a cardigan technically or if it's a shirt. I think it was called a shirt on the COS website. It's a cashmere shirt and it's so soft. You know, you can tell this is cashmere. The color, again, very cozy, very smart, casual, chic, beautiful, elegant, you know, you name it, you have it all here. And again, the color is the perfect blend of everything you want for fall and winter. So gorgeous, long sleeved, very soft. I mean, what else do I need to say about this? Okay, next up we have this gorgeous little skirt. It is quite different from, for example, a pencil skirt or even just a straight mini skirt, but I found this so cute. I mean, look at the movement that it has. It's more on the girlier side, let's say more on the fun side, but I love it so much. And you know, when you walk, it has that movement, that lightness to it that I love so much. I got it in the color black. I can't remember if they had any other shades. So cute, you know, and it would add like a different touch to a simple outfit, I find. Okay, let's be a bit more casual. I got myself these jogging bottoms, but I got the matching top as well. Now, what's different about these is that they are quite cropped, I would say, but they are very wide-legged compared to, for example, your typical jogging bottoms that had the elastic at the bottom around your ankle. That's tighter. This is very wide leg, and again, I loved the color. And right now, I have to say, it doesn't really do it justice because it's quite creased. But when I'll try it on, I'll steam it so that you can see it, you know, properly. But again, it looks casual and stuff and quite comfortable, I have to say, but it has that COS touch that straight away makes it a bit more, you know, put together and a bit chicer. But yeah, so beautiful. So I got the matching jumper or sweater, which looks like this. It's a bit more on the purple side of shades, but beautiful. Okay, let's talk shoes. I don't know if everyone will like these, but I find them so gorgeous. They are a pair of Croc shoes like this. I mean, how chic. I'm sorry, but how chic is this? Wow. I loved how, you know, they weren't flat, so they weren't like your typical loafers. They have that heel that's not too high, and it's a block heel, so it's very comfortable to walk in, especially on an everyday basis. You know, if you go to the office and stuff and you want to be comfortable, but you still want to look, you know, smart, chic, put together, well-dressed for a day at the office, I find these shoes honestly perfect. And you can pair them either with a skirt or, you know, with trousers, even with jeans. They would look so gorgeous with a nice, you know, pair of socks. And with these shoes, you can either go, you know, really not crazy, but like you can go a bit different on the socks, you know, and really add that touch, you know, with the socks, or go very, you know, minimal and just keep it very simple. But yeah, gorgeous. I can't wait to try them on. They are so soft. I wonder if no, it's not the same. The bag is a bit shinier than the shoes actually. So it's not exactly the same material, but it's beautiful. And the color, again, very rich. And these are the two together, just in case you want to see. Okay, next up we have another little cute cord. This time the skirt and the jacket are a bit more plain than the first one that I showed you. So we have a shorter skirt. I think this one is maybe a bit, no, it's actually the same length as the other one, but in a very, again, cozy color, and the matching jacket. I think it's technically the same cord as the one I showed you first, just in a different color, or maybe not. I'm not too sure actually. I will put the links down below anyway, so you can check it out. But yes, so gorgeous as well. And you know, I love cords like these because they make styling so easy. When you don't know what to wear, you just throw these two together and you are good to go, and you look as if you've made a really like an effort to get ready. But actually no, it's very easy obviously to pair these two together and you have a whole outfit ready. Okay, let's talk again accessories. And speaking of thin belts, like I told you when I showed you the pencil skirt, this is typically the type of belt that I would wear with the skirt to make it look I don't know how to explain. I don't know what era it was. Maybe was it the 60s or the 50s, or I don't think the 70s. But you know that time where ladies would wear, you know, pencil skirts with like a thin belt, a nice little blouse, and then thin, like, you know, those Miu Miu glasses that we all wear now. Not all wear now, but you know, that are really trendy. You know, that go, you know, quite oval shape and quite thin, and that's how I imagine this the look, and especially with this belt. If I can manage to show you the hold on. And so here is the belt with the thin little buckle, and you can even put this on top of a blazer, you know, to make your waist even more cinched in, and it would look so gorgeous. Let me try. Okay, this one doesn't have enough holes, but actually all the belts that I'm going to show you, I got them in 2 different sizes because I wasn't sure between the 2 sizes. So I got them in small and in medium, I think, and then I'll return the ones that, you know, don't fit me. But typically, even on top of a blazer like this, you can add this cute little belt like so, and straight away it adds another dimension to your outfit. Okay, I think this is the other one. So the one I just showed you was small medium, and this one is extra small small. So I'm gonna see which one fits me best. I'm assuming that, you know, if I wear it high-waisted, then obviously it's gonna be the extra small. But then maybe if I want not exactly low waist, but lower than proper high waist, then maybe the other one would fit better. I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, I'm definitely an extra small small for this belt. So I'll see with the other ones anyway, but it's the same one. It's black, thin, very simple. But you know, it goes with everything. Another belt that I loved was this one. This one is brown with silver hardware, but it's in suede. I mean, look at that. Again, in the same, you know, colors that we love for fall and winter. You know, very rich. In French, we say gourmand, delicious, if you know what I mean. Yes, very dark chocolate color. Love it so much. This one is the medium large one, so I think it's gonna be too big for me. I mean, look at that, even on a blazer. Wow, gorgeous. Anyway, and I got the same belt, but in navy blue. Now, navy blue isn't a color that I've ever been drawn to, but lately I have been. I really want a navy blue blazer. For example, a blue blazer with a blue pair of denim, and then you add this gorgeous navy blue belt. How beautiful would that look? And actually on the COS website, that's how this belt was presented, and gorgeous. And I couldn't honestly decide between the two. I'm not sure if I'll keep the two, honestly, but they are both so beautiful. Another thing that's quite important during fall and winter is obviously tights. So I got these 2 pairs of tights, one in brown and one in black. Now, I usually don't really go towards tights that are, you know, like this, like knitted, but I find them quite cozy, and it can add something a bit different to an outfit. I'll try them on and I'll see how, you know, how it goes, and if I can really fit them, you know, with my style and stuff. And they keep you quite warm, because let's be honest, your normal tights, you know, regular tights, honestly, they don't keep me warm, but these are made out of wool. I got them in a size small as well, and I'll see if I keep them or not. Another basic that's good to have in our wardrobes are knitwear, you know, thin knits like these that really keep you warm, but that you can really layer, and that are not going to make you feel bulky and tight and overwhelmed with too much fabric. So these I love. It's the first time that I order, because usually I buy these at Uniqlo. They do really good ones as well, with good material. They do them in wool and in cashmere as well. But this time I thought I would try the COS ones. These are 100% cashmere, and they are so beautiful. Again, you know, simple. There isn't anything fancy on them and stuff, but they are perfection, and these are always good to have in your wardrobe as a staple. Yes, and I got the same one. Well, it's not exactly the same one. It's the same type of knit, but this time in black. And this one, I didn't get it in cashmere. I got it in, I think it's wool. Yes, it's wool. And obviously it's not as expensive as the cashmere one, but I wanted to show you guys that you can also, you know, get your hands on this. And again, these will also keep you warm, obviously, because it is wool, and again, thin, so easy to style, easy to wear without feeling, you know, too bulky. Another top that I found so gorgeous, and I actually wonder if it doesn't go with this skirt that I showed you that was quite, you know, like fun and with movement and stuff. I love this top. Now, if I show it to you like this, I don't think you'll think much of it, but when I saw it on the model, it was so beautiful. Everything is like in the neck, like the neck section is so gorgeous. The way it fits and the way it folds and it rests on your bust, let's say, it's so beautiful. Like very chic, very smart and very feminine and elegant. And I do like a V-neck, but this one, if I remember well, it was quite a different V-neck, and I loved it so much. So I got it in black, but I believe, if I remember well, they had them in another, like in other colors. Last belt that I got is this one. This one is a bit thicker than the one I showed you. You know, it's in between. It's not as thin as the other one. I got this one, which is the thicker one, and this is the thin one that I showed you before. It's the same one, I believe. I think it's the exact same one, yes, but thicker. But again, I mean, how chic. And last but not least, I kept this one for the very last because I didn't want to mess up my hair, but I am gonna try it on for you guys. I got myself a 100% cashmere beanie, obviously in winter, even in fall, you know, when it gets a bit cold during fall, it's always nice to have a little beanie, and sometimes not even for the coldness, but sometimes just for style. Sometimes adding a beanie to an outfit can really, you know, make it like a bit different and add like a different touch. So let me try this on. I'm a bit confused because it has two different tags, so I'm not sure which one is the back of the beanie, but let's try. I like beanies that are quite like big, you know, so this one feels a bit tight, I think, and the tag is not helping me. What do we think? It's cute, but I find it a bit too thin and tight on my head. To me, it reminds me of those, you know, those caps, it's not caps, but like the beanie in a way that you wear when you go swimming, you know, like those swimming pool stuff. It's a bit too, it's not bad. Oh, there you go. I didn't wear it properly. Is it better like, yes, I think that, yeah, actually I like it. Actually, it's quite cute. Wow, the color is perfect. And because it's cashmere, it would keep you really warm. I love beanies like on longer bobs. I find it so beautiful. On shorter bobs, like when I had a short bob, like really short, like the shortest I ever went, it was too short for me and you could almost not see my hair, and I didn't like that look. I like when there's a bit of hair when you wear a beanie. Like for me, it's perfect. Even longer hair is cute, obviously, but I like this length of hair with the beanie. I find it so cute. Okay, and so that's it, guys. That's the end of my haul. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you found, you know, cute little pieces that you will maybe order. I will put obviously all the links down below. Let me know if you have any questions, and I honestly can't wait to style these for you guys. So stay tuned for another styling video. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.